What's up, everyone? Again, it's just me today. Unfortunately, Destiny's working. We are planning on streaming sometime soon, though. Just me and her. Catching up on some requests for like home free voice play pentatonics. So no worries there. But we are going to be checking out a lot of requests that I was getting when I just uploaded a couple videos like of Oliver Anthony, Tom McDonald. There's a lot more stuff coming out, no worries. I'm not like short on content at the moment. But I did want to get like a couple ones that I kept seeing pop up continuously in the comments. So that's what we're trying to do here. I got a couple. As always, guys, you're more than welcome to request some stuff. I appreciate it. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, it's pretty nice that you do. We're slowly growing. Shabham, you keep telling me this, and I keep telling you, you need to email me. Remember to join our Patreon, early access, exclusive content, and merch, link in the description. If you email me, I can, obviously, we can correspond and talk more. It's a lot better than doing it over YouTube comments. Anyway, we're gonna be jumping in doing some stuff. Let's see here. The only thing really new is that we've been working a lot on the gaming channel. As you can tell, gaming channel has a lot of content being released like every single day. And obviously we stream on that channel as well, and we work on some shorts. This channel we have going Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right now of uploading content, and obviously we're trying to keep up the streams, and obviously the more streams we do, the more requests we get, then we can obviously fill in the gaps and hopefully go back to what was, where it was Sunday through Saturday, content upon content, and it was like 2 to 3 videos a day, which was insane. But that was back like during COVID, and obviously I wasn't working, so it's kind of hard to do. Anyway, we're going to be jumping in, looking at some of the stuff that was requested. I appreciate everybody showing up. Remember to smash that like button. This one got like, I guess I had the perfect timing. I sat there and released a Tom McDonald song. And this one was released the same day that I released the other one in my reaction, and everybody was like, you need to check this out, you'll love it. And I was like, oh, okay. I just put it on my list, and then just like blew up. So I was like, all right, we'll definitely check this one out. So that's what we're going to do today. So I hope you all are ready for it. Remember, guys, as always, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Check out the poll that is going on in chat as well. Patreon, early access, exclusive content. So if it gets blocked here on YouTube, because sometimes like certain companies like SME, I believe, like it'll block it, and then I have to send an email, and they'll usually release it, but it's just time consuming. And then we got merch, link in the description. If you want to support me further, not just this channel, just me, you can go to my gaming channel, link in the description, where you can check out all my gaming content. That channel is growing very slowly, but it is growing, so I appreciate all the love and support. All right, let's jump in and do this. This is Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun, Race War. I haven't listened to any of it, so I have no idea. I'm guessing it's just going to be like, obviously, as you can tell. The different races of humanity, even though there's only one race, the human race, they're, I guess, putting them against each other, or maybe it's the government that, you know, that's what I'm kind of feeling. Let's see.
It's okay to be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe
it's okay to be racist. Okay. Okay. But if you caught on, he just said it's okay to be racist, but only if it's towards white people, the Caucasians. Man, I'll dive in more in that here in a few.
it's okay to be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who identify as the white women.
I mean, he's not wrong. I've sit there and said this the entire time. It's like, if you want to see somebody racist, basically anybody that says somebody because you're white privilege, you wouldn't understand because you're white. You can't, like, any of the stuff that you get for, like, college, you know, this is colors only. And it's just like, you know, if you're separating by color at any time, you're being racist. If you're saying, oh, it's because of a white man shooting or anything like that, you know, like you said, rapists, white, like, come on, really? It's like, you're basically just saying that all white people are evil, and that's racist. So he's not wrong. I have no issue with anything he's saying at the moment.
As long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who identify as the white women.
Damn. He's like not letting up at all. He's like, oh yeah, you're being told that you're basically racist, you got white privilege, and you're being told by white men who are wearing high heels and then identifying as white women. I mean, not the only people, but yeah, sounds about right.
I'm proud to be white, but I'm fine with it because I'm not allowed to have pride in it because the colonizers and the white bigots made white history my business.
I like how he just said is like you can't take pride in it. Like there's obviously Black Pride and Latino, like there's a lot of other prides, but you can't say you're proud to be white. And it was funny because I think there was something on, like, I think it was Snapchat, like the Snapchat's AI, where it said, can I be proud to be black? And it gave you this whole paragraph of like how amazing it is to be black. But if you said, can I be proud to be white? It says you should work more towards your achievements, not just the color of your skin. Like, what? You can't say one and not the other. That's, to me, again, racist.
But I'm fine with it because I'm not allowed to have pride in it because the colonizers and the white bigots made white history my business. I ain't never gonna give a damn if you like me. I ain't gonna trip when they stereotype me. I'm a white boy and a white boy like me knows that all lives matter. Bite me. When I was younger, they taught me to never see color, to treat every man as if he was my brother. But now that we're grown up, we hate one another for all of the ways that we struggle and suffer.
That he's fucking God, he's destroying it right now. But he's right. Like, everybody I know is growing up to treat everybody equally. We're all human. We're all a human race. Like, if you play a damn, what was it? There were video games growing up, you know? I was on that era of, like, when video games started becoming a big thing, and it was, you're gonna be human race or an orc, or, you know, there was something. But it was funny because you're human race and it had all the other colors. Why? Because we're all freaking human, yet we get treat it like we need to start hating each other, which makes zero sense. When we're living on the same planet, we're going through the same hardships. Yeah, is there going to be like some infighting on occasion? Yeah, we're people, we do that. It's like, do we need to let it like change our outlook on life? No, we shouldn't. We should work together and strive to be a better, you know, better race, because we're human. I keep hitting my damn mouse.
Me to never see color, to treat every man as if he was my brother. But now that we're grown up, we hate one another for all of the ways that we struggle and suffer. They coming for blood and we running for cover. The government wants us divided and dumber, addicted and drunk in the gutter, so we never wake up and never recover.
Yeah, the government wants us dumber, and basically they're always going to try to, like, if you haven't been able to tell in the news, and I stopped watching the news a while ago, they always try to like pin the races, obviously different skin colors, different ethnicity, against each other at all times, because they don't want you to be focusing on what they're actually doing. And a lot of people are now starting to catch on. So he's not wrong.
Call me culture vulture because I rap good. I don't pop
Yeah, because of probably tattoos, dreads, you know, if he wears his pants a little bit too low, uh, depending on who he hangs with, stuff like that. Like, yeah, just because because he raps, you know, they're going to be like, oh, this is why, and he's a bad guy, and he's obviously not. He's a very intelligent person, and he understands what everybody else is going through, and he's speaking the truth. He's not like making some BS up, and it's nice. It's refreshing.
I rap good, I don't pop cans or smoke backwoods, but they call me a wigger and label me Hitler and hate like I'm wearing a Klan hood. It ain't left or right or black or white, it's good and evil. Elite folks hate normal people. United we stand and divided we fall. America, we gotta get real. You were segregated, that was not fair. You were enslaved, they did not care. But you were never on a plantation, and my generation was not there. That's trauma in your DNA, causing what we see today. I pray to God you staying strong, don't wanna see no man in pain. You white folks, I'm embarrassed. Some of y'all are such Karens. That prejudice you inherited was racism from your parents. Get that?
Not wrong. Most people that are racist or prejudiced is because they inherit it from their parents, and basically hate is taught. It's not like once you're born and you like actually start walking around, you don't see color. You're just sitting there like, oh, you know, everybody's the same. If somebody looks a little different, do we stare at them? Yeah, that's what we do. We're just like, huh. You know, we're not judging. We're just like, oh, okay. You know, it is what it is. He's just, I love the way he's like rapping about it. He's singing about it. He's just like everything he's gone through, probably things that he's heard other people have to go through, and he's not wrong at all.
Causing what we see today, I pray to God you staying strong. Don't want to see no man in pain. You white folks, I'm embarrassed. Some of y'all are such Karens. That prejudice you inherited was racism from your parents. Get that poison out your veins. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves. Just let me try to explain. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for, 'cause our lives matter more. If you born black, you lose. Might as well go get that. You gon' die before you 25, get shot over your shoes. You gon' get killed by police even when you follow the rules. If you listen to the news, you gon' believe all this is true. I ain't feel no white guilt. They don't ride for me when I'm killed. I guess white lies don't matter, sad, but that's the way that I feel. I feel like they feel like I don't know what they all call me. Cis white male, bigot, racist, he's a Nazi. That's not me. I'm not one of these white liberal commies.
He just listed off everything, and I literally mean everything. Like me being a white male, I've been called that, and I said there, I was in the military, and I'll never forget. I'm serving next to, you know, other soldiers from different races, different colors, different ethnicity, and I'm sitting there, and we've known each other for years, and people be like, "You're racist." How? We're not, you know, and they'd be like, "He's not fucking racist," and it's all because I'm white, and that was their reasoning. It's because you're white. And they're like, you wouldn't understand. You're white. I was like, what the fuck? And like, I was sitting there, I was like, you know, I was kind of heartbroken hearing this. Like, I've never done anything wrong in my entire life to make people think that, and they're just sitting there saying it because I was white, and it sucked. And then buddies that were like, no, fuck it, don't worry about them, you know. I like that they had my back, and I appreciate it.
White male, bigot, racist, he's a Nazi. That's not me. I'm not one of these white liberal commies who think black America needs allies in their army. Your neighborhood's all gated and claim you pro-black, but you faking. Guys are dying on the pavement. All your hashtags won't save them. That ain't gangster. People begging for their life still. I know white people who can't afford to pay their light bill, who might feel like they the ones who losing their life, when the worst thing you could be is not ashamed to be white. White privilege is a system they position for division. If you black, you go to prison. If you white, your life is different. Take some money, race religion, sprinkle in some ammunition, and make everyone believe that the other team is the villain. I ain't pro-black, I ain't pro-white, I'm pro-American. Every color curves of bones one day when you bury them. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves. Just let me try to explain. I swear they want us in a race war.
They literally, like, Adam was completely right on all that. They just want to pin everybody against each other, and we shouldn't be looking at people like that. And unfortunately, you know, the way the media does it. That's how it is. And I don't know. Everybody's been through this. Either you're on one side or the other side at all times. And I think people are finally opening up and they're understanding, like, it's dumb. We shouldn't be doing this. And another one that's like happened to me was like, I sit there at this one job I was sitting there like, hey, well, I do all this, I do this, I do this. Why wasn't I promoted? And they said, well, because we need more variety in upper management. Okay, but I'm better at the job. And they're like, yeah, we understand that. Your scores are a lot higher. You did a lot better, but we need a better variety. And I was like, so because I'm white, I didn't get the job or the promotion. And they're like, yes, unfortunately, if you want to look at it that way. It's like, there's only one way of looking at it. And it is what it is. I didn't stay with the company after that for much longer. I was like, yeah, it is, I'm done.
I swear they want us in a race for dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for 'cause our lives matter more. They want us in a race war, dying in the streets. Should be us against them, but it's you against me.
I ain't gonna lie, like, this different style of him singing, this is my first time hearing him sing like this. He has a very nice, smooth voice, and I like that. That's like, it's not just like straight rap. I like that,
They want us in a race war, dying in the streets. Should be us against them, but it's you against me. Ain't nobody gonna win. Everybody gonna see that the color of your skin don't change the color that you bleed. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for 'cause our lives matter more.
Love this song. I mean, it basically hits the mark. It hits the mark that it was trying to hit, and it's basically describing all the racism that is going on in the world. It says, like, what the government's doing. It hit on, like, it's not always just about, what you see on the news. White people are definitely, there is a lot of racism towards white people. There's racism towards everybody, but people always blindside on the Caucasians. But they didn't just stick to that. They stuck to, like, everything, which was just phenomenal. You ain't just seen one side of the story, and I absolutely love that. This is a perfect song. I think they did a great song. Again, I'm surprised on Adam's voice that was in there. That was, like I said, this is my, like, second time seeing Adam sing. I think it's the second time, maybe the third, but that was just completely different than what I'm used to him hearing, and I just thought it was phenomenal. Tell me what you all think. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know what you all think. Have you experienced any kind of racism? I hope not. I really do. I hope we all come together as one race, because we're the human race. I say this in my gaming streams when we talked about it when we were doing World of Warcraft. But yeah, much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But we're going to be jumping in now to the next video we have pulled up here. Remember, guys, if you haven't already and you want to request something, you definitely can. It's no big deal. Definitely check it out. So this is a video. Make sure I got everything pulled up. All right, so I got told that Oliver Anthony has more than just one song, which I was like, I kind of figured he had like some like small songs, and but supposedly he has like some really big ones I have to check out, because after the last one, Richmond, North Richmond, They're telling me like, hey, you got to check this out right now. So that's what we're going to do. So if you enjoy this kind of content, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're growing. I appreciate all the love and support. We also got Patreon, early access, and exclusive content. So if it gets blocked here on YouTube, you can find it there. Usually if it does get blocked here, I'll throw in an email to the people that blocked it and see if we can get it released. Like a lot of the PTX stuff that we have on this channel, a lot of other stuff that we have on this channel, they release it, they apologize, and we're good to go. No hard feelings. So, but if for some reason it doesn't, it stays on over there on Patreon. And then we got merch, link in the description. If you want to support me further, like I always say, go check out my gaming channel where I do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of content being released over there. But yeah. All right, let's jump in and do this. I was told I had to check out Doggone It. It done fucked me. Okay. I love the saying. Anyway, I don't know what it's about. It's 3.5 minutes long. Let's listen to it. I want to know, like, is this more like what he's hating about the government and everything that's going on in America and the new world, or is it something completely different? We're about to find out.
Lord, my head's been hurting, my back's been aching, the water's drying up and there's a hole in the making. People eating bugs 'cause they won't eat bacon. Doggone it. Needles in the streets, folks hardly surviving on sidewalks next to highways full of cars self-driving.
Speaking of that, what he just said, I seen that they started putting these like little spikes up underneath like interstates and stuff like that, just so the homeless couldn't sleep under there, which I thought was just inhumane in general. But then again, I also believe that there should be always a place for people to stay. That's just me. But yeah,
On sidewalks next to highways full of cars self-driving, the poor keep hurting, the rich keep thriving. Doggone it.
I mean, he's right. The poor just keep getting worse and worse and worse. And I mean, I think there was just another, like within this week, there was another like pay increase when you have to go buy stuff. And I kid you not, I literally went out and I usually get something for like, I think it was like $20, and then next thing I know, I think it was like $35, and I was like, why did it jump up so much? Well, it is what it is. Oh, hell, my car insurance just jumped up. I was like, what? Why? I've never had an accident. I'm a safe driver. I don't even drive my vehicle that often, and they were like, well, there's nothing you can really do about it, sir. Your premium just went up another $200. Or not $200. It was your monthly payment just went up another $200. And then I shop around. They're like, yeah, it's everywhere. There's nothing you can do. And I'm like, that's some bullshit. Why am I paying for this? Like, and then you get in trouble if you don't have it. Like, it's ridiculous.
There's a little town somewhere. The only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming. The only time traffic backs up is when that old sweet Norfolk Southern train's humming. With me and the dog. Just me and the dog. Oh, on it. Now people's crying about burning coal, but not the poor souls who's digging it. I reckon there's been a many good men in the grave trying to keep our houses lit. From down in the oil fields and the pipelines and the linemen and the coal mines.
So he's singing about like when they decided, they're like, hey, it'd be a great idea if we shut down all these pipelines, we shut down all the coal mine, like these mines that we had going on, and it like now you have very few, and made the prices straight up. And one, you've lost everybody, a lot of people lost their jobs out of nowhere. And then you had the people that sit there and spent their entire life doing it that are, like he said, dying just to keep the houses lit. Like, it's just, and people are complaining about other, it's just like, it makes zero sense. Like, yeah, we get it, it's bad for the, you know, burning coal, everything's bad for the economy, you know, it's going to destroy the ozone, you know, we understand, but we can't just like instantly stop something. We need to slowly migrate to something, because just making people lose their money, lose their livelihoods, and it's just not worth that. It really isn't.
So we can sit at home and plug in a newfangled bullshit. And Republicans, Democrats, Lord, I swear they're all just full of crap. I ain't never seen a good city slicking bureaucrat. There's a little town somewhere, the only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming. The only time traffic backs up is when that old sweet Norfolk Southern train's running. With me and the dog on it. Just me and the dog on it. Lord, my head's been hurting, my back's been aching, the water's drying up and there's a war in the making. People eating bugs cause they won't eat bacon. Dog on.
That makes me laugh every time. I mean, yeah, the world's changing. It's not even like changing because like everything that's going on. It's changing because the people are like opening up their eyes and realizing like this is a lot of BS. Why are we still doing it this way? We need to change stuff. And he's 100% right. The orange hair, yeah, the bright orange hair. I did hear something about him when he was like, they were doing a concert and he shut down the concert. He said he wasn't going to perform there because his tickets got too expensive, because people bought tickets and then tried to resell them more, which is just, you know, that's typical anymore. You buy, you know, they get the they spend like that little extra money and they get like the VIP passes on like, oh, I gotta shop first on how many tickets I want first, and then they take those tickets and then they resell them at an extremely high rate, and people buy them and then they make profit off it. And he's seen that and he was like, yeah, no, we're just gonna cancel the show. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make you spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to see me in concert. We'll close this down, we'll go somewhere else. And if anybody tries to pay, I think it was like higher than $25, it ain't gonna happen. So like the tickets are only gonna be $25, something like that. Am I Irish? I mean, a little bit of my family has some Irish, you know, but mostly German. Yeah. Anyway, I like the song. He just sings about like the world, and I like that. It's different. He's not just like singing about trucks and tractors and, you know, girls and country girls shaking it for him or anything like that. He's singing about like what he's feeling, and I've always liked songs like that, like Willie Nelson, Hank, like all the old way of like singing music, and he's made it out of nowhere. He just popped up and he's like, look at me, this is what's going on, we need to fix this. And I love it, absolutely love it. Tell me what you all think. All right, let's see here. Got another song here. Also, Lewis, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Much love. Hopefully you like the stream. Smash the like button. Subscribe. We got a lot of content here on the channel. Anyway, here we are, guys. Remember, guys, as always, to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Much love. We're slowly growing. All right. We got Patreon early access and exclusive content. So if it gets blocked here on YouTube, you can find it there. And merch, link in the description. If you want to further support me and you like gaming, or maybe you just like my personality in general, you can go over to my gaming channel, link in the description. It helps me out tremendously if you just go over there, watch a couple videos, subscribe, chat with me when I'm playing video games. It means a lot. Anyway, we're going to be listening to Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun, Your America. Again, this is a song I have yet to listen to, but since you all were like, hey, these are some songs you need to check out, I was like, all right, you know, we'll put it on the list, and that's what we're going to do. So I hope you're all ready for this, and let's jump in.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings, and we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate, you tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100, they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter, they think white lives matter less, and LGBTQ turned into WTF.
Man, he's again just destroying everything. He's saying yes. Hey, like he's like showing the reason why, and he's explaining in his lyrics on why he's feeling this way, and he's not wrong. Like, okay, Black Lives Matter, you're 100% correct, but white lives don't matter any less, which is completely correct. Bringing drag queens into school, I definitely wouldn't have agreed with. But then again, I also don't agree with doing like those little kid shows where it's what is it, where they perform and they're in these like little outfits. I'm like, no, that shouldn't be allowed either. That's exploiting your children, and I don't like that either. But then again, that's how I've always seen it. I don't like stuff like that, but everybody else has their own opinion. Everybody does. Hey, if you want to have your kid dressed up and go into these little things, more power to you. I will never let my kids do that. I don't like it.
Black lives matter, they think white lives matter less, and LGBTQ turned into WTF. Dear Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III, we shipping missiles still. They don't want America great, they want it miserable. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. I'm hearing words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered. Like, who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight, coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested.
He's not wrong at all. It's like, oh, our former president got arrested, which that's true. He did get arrested. And then it was revealed that Biden never won actual presidency. He didn't win the votes. But yet they still elected him, which technically he shouldn't have been president then. He should have been instantly removed because that was a huge mishap. And then you have, God, man, it's just so idiotic how they're running shit right now. It really is. I've sit there, me and my military buddies, veterans, you know, we've all sit there and we've discussed it. It is completely idiotic how they're running the country. And the simple thing is if there is a voting in process and there's two people, right, and they say, hey, you know, we don't actually know who won. There, you know, there's some conspiracies going out that the voting's flawed or something's not right. So therefore, both these people should just be moved over to the side. The current vice president should take in office if need be, because if this one over here was the president still, you know, that's still, we don't want any favoritism, so the vice president should step in until we figure out exactly who won. And once they figured out who won, then they take it. Not like, oh, well, he looks like he won, but we're not 100% sure, but it kind of looks like it, just to find out later he never actually was elected, and we're just going to still keep him in office. Like, no. It's simple. It'll make me angry. Anyway. Man.
School to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered. Like, who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight, coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take a knee, and you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man, I'm pretty sure I never really understand.
You can try to burn down.
He just spoke straight truth right there. Remember, guys, if you haven't already, appreciate it. If you like the stream, much love.
As a man, I'm pretty sure I never really understand.
You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
That's a great hook. I do like it. That hook's very catchy.
Everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not
Your America. You told us we're the ones to blame. You're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America.
You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not
Your America.
The hook is fire. I absolutely love the hook. I love all the information that they're actually giving out while they're rapping it. I mean, they're not wrong at all. Everything they're saying is the complete truth, and I understand like a lot of people are going to hate it because they're speaking the truth and they have their own narrow mind. You gotta understand, a lot of people are very close-minded about a lot of things, chat. When you tell, like, if you talk to someone and they get angry at you, it's because they're closed-minded, right? But if they sit there and they listen to you, and they're gonna, and never not ask, like, why do you feel this way? Explain yourself. And they should definitely, you know, explain themselves. But if they're getting angry about it, they're wrong. You're just like, no, just explain it to me, explain where you're coming from. All right, now this is why I explain where I'm coming from, and you all will find solid ground. If you can't find solid ground and they just didn't want to talk about it, they argued with you about something, or they're just not giving facts, they're completely wrong. It's not really waste your time on it. These guys are amazing. Absolutely love, man, I'm loving the content that I'm looking at, that I'm keep getting requested. So remember to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Tell me in the comments what you all think. Do you love that hook too? Because I know I did. That just made me so. I'm gonna add this to my playlist. But yeah, much love. Now this one, chat. Listen, this one, chat. I've got a lot of requests on. Now, chat. Listen. I was told I had to check this one out. I had to. It was by far one of their favorites. A lot of likes on this one. Oliver Anthony, I Want to Go Home. Haven't listened to it before. It's going to be my first time listening to it. I'm excited. Oliver Anthony so far has impressed me tremendously on the music that he sings. He's singing from the soul. He's singing about how he's feeling. He's singing about the way of life. He's not just singing to just sing. And I love it. All right, remember guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, slowly growing, and we appreciate all the love and support. Patreon early access, exclusive content. If it gets blocked here on YouTube, you can always find it there. And then you got merch, link in the description. You and everyone is worth it and has worth, says Skyrim. I appreciate that. Much love. You're freaking amazing, Skyrim. You really are. That's a good message to send out to everyone. You and everyone is worth it and has worth. Don't forget that. Makes me a little emotional. All right. But, yeah, if you also want to support me on my other channel, it's gaming. You can go over there, chat with me when I'm streaming on gaming. I plan on streaming later today, so if you want, go over there. Make sure your little bell's on when you get notified when I go live. I plan on playing like a campaign today. Anyway, let's jump in and do this.
Well, if it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more. And I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees begging the Lord to take me home.
Man, he's really saying, he's like, you know, I want to go home because everything down here just sucks. It really does. But living in the country that we're living in right now, everything that they're doing to us, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Getting taxed to live in hell, can't do anything. You have to work 24/7 just to barely survive. And again, like I said, I knew it. He was just going to sing something straight from the soul, and he is. Donna, listen to Doggone It by Oliver Anthony. I already did during this stream. It'll actually be released if you want. You can go all the way back. I believe it was like the second one that I listened to on this stream. I did listen to it. I loved that song. It was really good.
I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home.
Okay. So I was a little confused. It's like, I wonder if he's talking about like, I want to go home. If you're spiritually like, I want to go home, I want to go to heaven. Or was he saying like, I want to go home, I want to go back into the time frame of when I was younger, or I was like a kid and I didn't have to worry so much. And you know, you've been there. Right? Everybody has felt that before, of like when you could just get up in the morning, you can go outside, play. Maybe your thing was staying inside playing video games, going out, hanging out with your friends, and you weren't stressing so much about bills, making sure that you made ends meet, listening to the new regulations that are coming in, and there's nothing you can do because, oh, it's mandatory at all times. It's, you know, we've all heard the phrase, it's mandatory overtime. And, you know, it's a lot of jobs say, hey, you only got to work 40 hours a week or 30 hours a week or 60 hours a week. It's all mandatory, though, that you show up on this day, on your off day. Oh, I know you're off. I know we said you're going to be off, but I need you to come in. If you don't, you're getting pointed. So it's a lot of stress because why, you got bills to pay. And I've seen a lot of like those TikToks where people are like complaining of what their bosses are doing. It's like, hey, I know you got bills. You need to come into work. And I was like, damn, your boss really going to say that to you? But I like that because it does, the way he's talking is straight up like, I want to go back in time. I want to not have to stress so much. I want to spend time with my family, not stress. I want to wake up and not feel like, damn it, I gotta go to work, or damn it, I just went to bed and I just now have to get back up to work to drive to work and do all this. And it's not wrong. We're tired of it. Absolutely tired.
Doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home. in the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town. And 2 weeks later, the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around. I wanna go home.
What he just said is literally happening, like, I want to say just up the road from me. This place I used to drive through all the time. Beautiful landscape, beautiful. I mean, the fields are beautiful, the flowers are beautiful, and there used to be all farmland. The original house is obviously still there, and it was just beautiful. You could see the animals, everything. And you know, they went through hard times. I think the parents died and it was given to the kids, and the kids couldn't afford, just hard times, and they sold it. And now I think they're putting in a huge apartment complex up there, because it's prime location. They put huge apartment complexes there. They put in a restaurant, like all this within like the last 2 years. And I was like, I used to sit there and just enjoy my drive through because it was all peaceful country, countryside, and now it's all built up and everything's changing. So what he was saying just reminded me of that.
Creek growing around. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home.
It's sad. It really is, because like the more I'm thinking about it, like back when I was like, obviously I'm not even that old, and the more I'm thinking about it from my generation standpoint, it's like if I'm thinking about like where everything was at when I was younger and when I was carefree, I'm sitting there like, oh man, I remember this time I was sitting there sliding down this hill, and I'm like, I would love to go back and just on a winter's day and just slide down that hill. And now I'm sitting here thinking, oh wait, I can't. There's now a Walmart there. There used to, like in the town I grew up in, there was no Walmart, and now there's a Walmart there. There's no Charlie's. There's no way to do anything. The field that used to be a huge field is a parking lot in a mall. Man, like there's a lot of things that I have experienced now that like when I have kids, they're not going to be able to experience. And this is making me remember a lot of stuff, and it makes me really sad sitting here thinking about it. Just going back into my hometown, like putting too many one-way streets. I don't even know where to go.
For my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
What did you just say?
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
Maybe he's saying because if he speaks his mind and tells people how he feels, they're going to put him up in a psych ward, because he shouldn't be feeling that way, and he'll be medicated. But he does what he needs to do to make sure that, to go to church or whatever he does for his religion and his dogs. Very simple man. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? That is true. What's the other saying that says you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain? All right, that's everything on that. I really enjoyed this. I love the ones that you all told me hey, you have to check it out right now. It's amazing, or the ones that got a lot of requests for me to check out. like I said, Oliver Anthony, man, he's singing what people are feeling in the country and how he's feeling. He's not just singing, like I keep saying, he's not just singing for, you know, the catchy lyrics on trucks and what your granddad did, or girl shaking it for him, or anything like that. He's singing straight from the soul, the way he feels and the way the world is right now and the way it's treating other, you know, the generation. And I absolutely love it. It definitely catches you into your feelings, and that's what you want to hear when you're like listening to music. That's what, at least what I want to hear. I know like there's a lot of music out there that you just want to like sit there and jam to, and that's fine. You know, have that as like your little background music and you're good. But I like to listen, like if I'm actually listening to music, I want something to like reach into my soul and make me like either make me feel this way, make me think about something, or like fuck me up, basically. I want to start, you know, I want to tear up at certain things, like, you know, or give me energized, you know. I want to feel that, and the way he's singing and everything, absolutely love it. Tell me what you all think. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate all the love and support. All right, chat. What do you got for me? Do you all have anything you all want me to check out that I haven't already checked out? I know there is a lot of stuff on the channel. There is, like, I mean, there is a lot. This is going to be a very short stream. So, do you all have anything for me? And, okay, we need some more home free, okay. That's what's going on in the thing. We need more home free. We need more voice play. Okay. We'll definitely do that. Like I said, we're planning on doing another stream either tomorrow or sometime this week coming up with me and Destiny, and we'll be doing probably some home free and voice play. Just wanted to see what you all wanted. I'm going to give you all a few seconds to see if you all got anything else for me, chat. Because that's it. That was all the ones that were like highlighted continuously. It was just those, the ones that I just listened to. That was just... Whew. They were really good ones too. It wasn't like just ones that like, oh, you know, he might like it, he might not like it. Those are ones that were really spot on. Donna come in here like, oh, you need to listen to this. Like, I just did, sorry. Appreciate it though. That is a good one. Loved it. I'll give you all like 1 minute. 1 minute, see if we got anything else. Any other ones? If not, we'll end the stream on this channel, take a little break, and then we'll stream on the other channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And again, Skyrim, you are freaking... Love your message, man. Love it. You and everyone is worth it. And it's worth. That's speaks to the soul. I don't know if you jumped into the stream and did that, or if you just like you were just listening to one of my other videos that made me tear up, and I started like I mean that one hit me hard. I think it was Dax, To Be a Man. That one made me cry. Like I cried multiple times on that one because it hit me in my emotions. And to this day, I have it on my playlist. To this day, if it comes up and I'm listening to it, I'll start tearing up because it just hits me every time, and I can't stop it. I really can't. Some of these songs you guys keep requesting are just like hit me, and I'm a very like, you know, I can sit there and watch stuff and not have any issue with it. People can tell me stuff. I can just shut down my entire emotion, you know, thanks to the military. I can, you know, I'm good. But man, sometimes y'all get me with these ones and I just can't help it. Can't help it. And that means you're all doing great. Like, bravo to you guys. I wish I could send you all shit and be like, you fucking deserve a medal. Like, man. Alright guys, so that's basically it for the day. I gave you all 2 minutes. Basically it for the day. Much love to everybody that did show up. I appreciate all the love and support. These ones will be chopped up. Alright chat, these ones will be chopped up and be released, so no worries if you missed out on the stream. If for some reason the stream gets taken down later on because something gets blocked, it happens on occasion, no worries. but we will release these on Patreon and then on YouTube. So on Patreon, it gets released first, like I keep saying. And then if it stays blocked, it stays on Patreon. So don't freak out. And then over here on the channel, it gets released. All right. But other than that, much love. I appreciate all the love and support. We'll keep working it out and keep growing the channels. And it looks like More Home Free is the winner on that poll. So other than that, guys, I'll see you guys as always in the next one. Much love. Thank you all so much for coming out for this short stream. I appreciate it. I really do. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.